It's another warm start to the morning. We also have a little bit of a breeze, kind of similar to what we had yesterday morning. Some occasional gusts can be ruled out up to near 20 or even 30 miles an hour this morning. And we'll keep some breezier winds as we go throughout the majority of the day. And with this, temperatures will be a lot more warmer in comparison to where we were at yesterday. We'll also have another round of some isolated showers, even a rumble of thunder, often towards higher terrain today. But the better opportunity of showers and storms all across West Texas is going to be so heading into around tomorrow, where we do have the threat of even some strong to severe thunderstorms. I think more for the Big Country Contra Valley. That's where the higher threat looks like it is going to be between around late Wednesday afternoon into around early Thursday morning. So today, chances just stay very slim, around 10 to 20% of us. But the next couple days, they'll tend to increase, and then we'll begin to dry things out as we head in towards the day of Easter. So let's go ahead and track today out with time. This will be around Tuesday, 4 p.m. We'll have a few isolated thunderstorms. Coverage is not really going to be a lot today. It's going to be just very similar to what we had yesterday, but I do anticipate some of these storms could try to sneak into the eastern Permian Basin towards the Big Country Contra Valley as they'll initiate off the dry line. But again, the coverage, just a few isolated storms. So about 10 to 20% of us will have the opportunity for an isolated shower or storm today, and now it'll dissipate as we head in towards the midnight hour. And with this, we'll get another resurgence of moisture. That storm system approaches closer, and we'll pick up on some breezier conditions, especially for our western counties, where there will be a lot more in the way of drier air, some gusty winds near 50 miles an hour for that fire weather watch. But the more east that you go, that's where we really have the moisture in play for the threat of some strong to even severe thunderstorms. A level 1 out of 5 marginal risk pretty much throughout our eastern Permian Basin towards the Contra Valley, but we have a level 2 out of 5 slight risk. So it is still a fairly low risk, but really this is put into play because we could see a few isolated storms that will form initially off the dry line. And with that, those will be the stronger storms we're going to have to pay attention to for maybe a brief spin up alongside maybe some pocket change size hail or even larger. And here are those isolated storms. This will be between around 5 to 7 p.m., but I think they'll congeal into a line rather quickly along into the eastern portions of the Permian Basin towards the Big Country Contra Valley. This modeling, I think, will be a bit more cleaner than this, at least on radar, when it does happen around Thursday, 12 a.m. as these storms will be able to continue to push a bit more often towards the east. And with that, I think the activity will be genuinely done by the time we head into around early Thursday morning, and we'll just work with another warm and breezy day for our Thursday. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead to Friday real quick. I think we'll see another round of some showers and storms to start off on Good Friday, with a bit more in the way of possible strong storms even as the cold front does approach. As we head into late Friday into around early Saturday, this is 11 a.m. It will begin to push out by the early afternoon hours. And with this, I do anticipate at least on Easter Sunday, it's just going to be rather cool and a little bit on the breezy side. I think it will actually be fairly nice, but out the door right now, it is just a rather warm and breezy start. Our high temperatures will be into the 60s on the day of Easter. We're around 66 right now in Odessa, 60 into Brashaw. Temperatures warm up into the 80s and 90s today with that low end chance of an isolated shower or storm. Breezy conditions today, even heading in towards Wednesday and Thursday. We'll work with the threat of even some stronger storms, which is why we do have a weather impact alert in effect for San Angelo and Abilene between around the late night hours into around early Thursday morning. We'll see another round of some showers and storms, especially I think the better chance for the Permian Basin. It's going to be more so heading into late Friday into around early Saturday. We'll see a strong cold front that will come through. It will also be very breezy, likely picking up some blowing dust, but it will drop us well into the 60s heading towards Easter weekend. We'll be right back after the break.